Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are helping us on this journey to unconditional love. Love the journey, love the soul group that are most definitely helping us back into our divine unions. And so I do divine love healing. I can connect to your souls and get you the messages that your souls want you to know to put you on your highest path. I see everything like a film, so I give you a write-up of everything that I see, and it could be anything from past life to energy cord cutting to contract cutting to an analogy of where your energy is at the moment. Anything really that your higher selves want you to know to put you on your highest path. So I give you an angel card reading and a guided mantra, and when you repeat that, it uplifts your energies. As well as that, I also do a crystal grid, and it uses pieces of rose quartz. So you receive a piece of rose quartz. When you meditate with the rose quartz, it basically anchors in the energies of love and light onto the planet. And you become part of a soul group that are then working together, and it's all of our higher selves that are coming to me for healing, joining the crystal grid, that are then working to put these messages out. And so the crystal grid is all based around the forest lovers who are entwined together for eternity around the oak tree. So it's basically using, you know, crystals to ground the energy, and also the trees to root the energies from as above, so below. So it's about bringing spirituality into your reality and bringing spirit into matter. And so this is just a message which again has come through, which is quite amazing how these messages come through. So I did a healing for a girl yesterday, and again, this is somebody that's come to me quite a lot. So when her divine partner came through, it was very much sort of like a conversation. And at the beginning, again, this is a really strong analogy about how they are feeling around love, because they're waking up to their hearts. And so firstly, I saw her as Red Riding Hood, and then I saw a wolf, and I heard wolf in sheep's clothing. And I was thinking, that's strange. Why are you showing it? So I asked, why are you showing me that? And then her divine partner came in and said, because that's how I feel, because I've been hurt by love in the past, and so now I'm feeling all these feelings, and I don't know whether am I to trust it? Is it just going to be that I'm going to get hurt again? And so is my heart, you know, it's them questioning their own heart and them saying, is this feeling wolf in sheep's clothing? So amazing, you know, very strong analogy, right? Because, you know, you can imagine if you're having that heart awakening and an awakening to a different part of yourself, and it's something that you shut off for a long time, then having that sort of opening your heart up and then questioning, oh, hang on a minute, is this something that's going to be hurting me in the future? Is this, you know, can I trust this? And very much of like the energy that I was seeing over the last 2 days as well, that sort of Seven of Cups energy, which is like, you know, is this fantasy or is this real? Can I trust it? So I thought really, really powerful analogy. The song that came through for this particular healing was then Learning to Love Again, which again was just so perfect. Now, I didn't actually know that song. So basically a lot of the songs that come through, I don't really know them. I just hear a line or a lyric, so I just have to search for it. But the song was Learning to Love Again, and so that is what they are feeling. Or again, the energies of what I see of people coming for healing are very themed, right? Especially if you're drawn to the crystal grid, especially if you're drawn to coming to me for healings, because, you know, I know that we're part of the same soul group that have signed up to help each other. And so therefore, just by that, then we are going to be mirroring things in each other. So then I'm going to tell you this. So when I was coming to do this message this morning, I thought I'm going to Google an image of sheep in wolf's clothing. Now, when I Googled it, automatically the first thing that came up was an album, and it said duality. Now, duality is obviously the combined that you are. It's learning that you are duality, as in, you know, spirit and physical, and you're joined at the heart, and you are, you know, together basically. Now, in this, so the first thing is this: it's duality, and the song is here, "Wolf in Sheep's Clothing," and I was like, oh my goodness, that's amazing. Also, there is another few things on this that I just thought is quite funny. What is the Miss Mysterious? Because of course you are going to be very mysterious. This is all mysterious, right? And it's number 11. So you are the mysterious girl or boy in their eyes, because you're the one that pushes all their buttons, but they can't explain, right? So they can't explain it. So they question it all the time, because they're like, what is this, right? Now, so that's the first thing. So the album is from Duality. And this is what I mean when you come for healings. I mean, I didn't know all this was going to happen from that healing. But then I'm then guided to go onto Wikipedia to have a look, right, about duality. So I'm scrolling down. And when I'm looking at duality, it then, what I notice is about the films. And the film is, look at this, Duality, a Star Wars fan film by Dave Macumba and Mark Thomas. Now, David is Star of David, obviously. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Divine Union. Star Wars is also dark versus the light. Now, I've been doing a lot of protection around everyone on the crystal grid and everyone that comes to me for healings, because there is, you know, there is this, I don't talk about it very much, but there is the concept of dark versus the light, and the more light that you're radiating, the more powerful you are. So I always do a lot of protection, always. So that is something that I would definitely do every day. Put yourself in the violet flame every day. Ask for Archangel Michael to protect your union, to protect, and imagine like a force field around you, just like in Star Wars, right? Or go walk into your golden bubble. I say it all the time, use the golden energy to uplift you, right? To protect you. Use the golden energy, put yourself into, well, put the universe into a golden bubble every single day. Right, so I've been saying about moving up in your actual vibration, right? And we have, look at this now, the band Ra. So this has also been a message, because it was all about uplifting your body in the vibration, and that was about and your body is your car, right? So we've had loads of messages around that. So increasing your light body, because when you're managing your own light body, then your twin is, you know, we can see that your twin from these messages is uplifting their energy. They're opening up their hearts, and now they're questioning it, because they're, you know, it brings up things to think, can I trust this? Is this something that's going to hurt me again? I've blocked it off for such a long time, and now I'm letting it in again. And am I allowed to, you know, you can imagine, you can just put yourself in their situation, right? So that's why it's about understanding the bigger picture, right? Because even this is perfect, right? Duality, a large format of audio mixing console by Solid State Logic, right? Because actually, this is where we have to know the bigger picture, because no matter what is happening, if you're in your 3D, right? So, you know, for example, my twin, you know, you know, if I was thinking with my ego logical brain, I'd be like, well, he's really rude, never responds to messages. All I've done is try to help him and support him, and he's just pushed me away, right? So, of course, I'm like, you know, I have manners. I think that's just rude for a start. But then I can also say, look, you can see I'm getting angry. But I can also look back and look at the bigger picture and say, okay, well, I understand that he's doing that because he's frightened, and that, you know, he doesn't know what to say back, so he doesn't say anything, and, you know, is frightened because of those things, right? So, of course, I can sit on that side as well. But, you know, it's because you can look back, you can stand back objectively and look at the situation and understand. That's why, you know, that's obviously why I was guided to set up this crystal grid and to set up this channel, right? Because it's his higher self, my higher self, driving this as well. And if I wasn't, you know, doing this and seeing all the healings that, you know, being able to understand the Divine Masculine's point of view and where they're coming from, then, you know, I probably would have, well, I don't know, who knows what would have happened, but this is obviously meant to be. That's the other thing you have to know, is that every step of your journey is where you're meant to be. So if you put yourself in your golden bubble every single day and ask for help and guidance, ask for your help, ask your team to help you and guide you on your path back into your union, then you know that every step that you're in is happening for the right reason. And that's another thing, because I've had lots of people message me to say, oh, no, you know, I've seen that they're this, I've seen that they're that, and they're you know, it's never going to happen, and all of those things. And of course, there is, you know, it's up to you, right? You can choose to come off this path at any point. There is nothing to say you have to stay on it. But if you do want to stay on it, it's about seeing past that, looking at the bigger picture, knowing that whatever you do, it's about managing your own energy, living in your own dream world, creating your own reality, living in your love vibration, clearing any fears, doubts, worries, living in your heart space, which is where your twin is anyway, and then trusting that the universe will do the rest. Because the universe, actually what the universe wants is for everyone to see that life is like this, to live life like a little lamb. They don't want anyone to live like this, right? Everything is about this. So that's why you have to understand the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture, take it for what it is, and hold strong in your unconditional love vibe, and let that be the driver for all of your actions. Let it be overriding anything else, because that is what, you know, if your guidance is saying reach out to your twin, reach out to your twin. Don't worry about the, oh, they didn't contact me back last time, oh, they didn't do this last time, oh, this, that, the other. Your driving force has to be unconditional love and the guidance that is coming from your heart, right? Because your heart is where your truth is. Your heart has the map to your journey home. All right, so if you want any guidance with that, if you want to come to me for healing or to join the Crystal Grid, I'm doing packages at the moment. So if you order 2, you get 3. If you order 3, you get 4. If you order 4, you get 5, and so on until 8, and you get 2 free at 8. And all details are in the link. All right, and thank you so much, because again, it's all of you that are coming to me for healing. That's how these messages come out, because it's your higher selves wanting to get these messages out to help us all come back into our unions. All right, and also the other thing is, anyone that's ordered from me a healing, if you haven't received it yesterday, you'll be receiving it today. All right, so I hope that helps. Take care. Bye.